You. She was a problem all night. Anyway, it was a long-ass night. God, it was boring. It was frustrating. Anyway, sometimes the animals just, they're like, fuck you all night. All the animals, they just start, they're running around all night. You're like, for what? I think because it rained for 2 days and the dogs were in. So they're not tired. I wanted to talk about, oh, good morning, YouTube. Look, my hair's up. The sub thing, the sub going down, and Lenny's sleeping in the master. I'm in that. Anyway, God, I hope he's sleeping in the master. Anyway, the sub thing, what the... When I first heard about this story a few days ago, the first time I heard about it, my daughter called me and goes, Mom, did you hear about this submarine exploring? There's a couple people, there's a young kid on it. He's like 18. She thought he was 18, he was 19. What's the difference? And they can't find it. It goes lost, and they're like, they're running out of air. They're under the ocean. My daughter was so upset, and I'm thinking to myself, after we hung up and a couple hours went by, and then I started hearing about the story, I thought, precisely why they keep telling this story and pumping it out. They want people to be upset. My daughter is upset all day about it. For one thing, they were all dead by this time. If it even ever happened, if any of this even happened. I guess it must have happened. I don't know. You never know what's real anymore. Because I'm thinking to myself, Lenny says all the time, people got more money than sense. I know a lot of people wish they had more money than sense. I know, or any money at all. The people with good sense, a lot of them, they get the shaft on the money end. And anyway, for various reasons. Some of which may be their own doing, and a lot of what is other people's doing, and the governments and all that crap. Anyway, let's not get into the rich and the poor thing. And these guys were filthy rich. I mean, you got $250,000 to get into a 22-foot long. I mean, I wouldn't even buy a 22-foot long camper to stay in for the weekend, where I'm going to walk in and out of it. A 22-foot capsule. Did anybody see the video where the guy does the little tour? And here's a little curtain, and you just poop in a can or whatever behind this guy. So you're going to sit in a tin can with how many strangers? A few. And at least once a day, well, maybe, all these people are going to take a shit inside of this fucking Somebody's going to take a shit. Have you ever been in a room? I mean, think about a public bathroom that is larger, maybe 2 to 3 times, maybe 4 to 5 times larger than this sub, and you walk in and you smell shit that's so foul. We don't know what kind of shape these people's bowels are in. They could take a shit that's so bad it could kill you. I've been so toxic in my past, TMI, it has run me out of the frickin' room. Okay, I don't really... Well, the last time I had that issue was, recently when I came down with that pork parasite. What? It'll run you out. It'll run you out of the damn house. You want to burn the house down after taking a parasite crap. How are you going to get in a tin can for 8 days with strangers? It's not even your kid. Like, you don't even want to be in the room when your kid takes a crap. You're going to sit there in this tin can and pay $250,000 to sit in a 22-foot can when other people are I can't. This is absolutely horrifying. I am trying not to cry. I mean, this is just terrible. And I know Not Your Guru said, yeah, so people were making jokes about it. And I was kind of disgusted because I didn't know anything about the story. I'm just like, come on, people, God. But the more you learn about the story, you're just like, there is no excuse for any adult with any sense in their head getting in this fucking contraption. I mean, I would... And pay for it? I mean, they didn't pay $8 for a ticket. They paid $250,000 to sit in a can while people are pooping. What? What? Where's the food? What were they eating? Were they eating granola? What the fuck is going on? I gotta look at this more. I want to look at the advertisements that say, come take this trip. I mean, I barely learned anything about this, but you learn like three little tidbits. You're like, God damn, or if it's true, and it probably is true. Like they go down and the freaking windows bow in because the freaking pressure is, oh yeah, no problem. You don't do it again. Once you see the windows start to bow a little, you slowly make your way to the surface and you don't ever take that fucking thing back down there again. What were you all fucking thinking? See, these people get delusional. They get these, maybe they're born that way, I don't know, but they become delusional where they believe that they are literally invincible, and so is their fucking contraption. I mean, is that not what's happening here? $250,000. Get while someone takes a shit behind the curtain. And look, you've got a little window you can look out of while you poop. One little window or something like that. I got to look at the more. I'm sorry. It's early. It's not even 6 a.m. I apologize for the laughter. It is horrifying. I was disgusted by people joking about this initially, but now it's so outrageous. The shape, the condition, the quality of this craft that anyone would get in it. I cannot grasp this. I can't. I'm sorry. Yes, you have every people like, oh, there should be a law against. No, there shouldn't be a laws against any of this stuff. But stop acting like someone needs to be sued. Are you kidding me? Why would anybody need to get sued? They signed waivers saying, yeah, I could die. Okay. Brr. I mean, we do it every day. They all do it every day when they run to the duck. Or they just sign these waivers. They sign them on their little children when they sign the waiver for every kind of arm ticket, every kind of little puncture and stuff they put inside of the stream of the red stuff that flows through your body. They jam it in there, and everybody's like, yeah, let's give me some more of that. Stop it. Stop that shit. All right, look, let's stop worrying about the sub. But, I mean, it is a distraction because now we're all going, let's look at the details. It's so crazy. No, there's no point. There's no point in us looking at the details. Other than morbid curiosity. We already know the windows were bowing in. I mean, it's like they tried to take the crap they took to the moon for the moon landing. Yeah, let's take it under the ocean now. Oh, what the hell? It's just cardboard and tinfoil. It's working. Curtain rods. I mean, them old-fashioned curtain rods. I went to the Smithsonian when I was a kid, and I looked at the moonlander thingy, whatever the hell it was called, and I was like, it was hanging from the ceiling, and I'm like, and I'm thinking, are my parents seeing this? Are they? Because I couldn't say it, or else I would be, like, shamed and ridiculed. What are you talking about? Of course that's the moonlander. Of course it landed on the moon. What? It looked like a fort that a kid had built. It looked like something that me and my friends had built in the woods when I was like 12. I'm like, it was like, oh, found some old curtain rods sticking out of the dirt. We used those for the legs. And then we found these cardboard boxes for a big screen TV. And then we covered it with foil. And that's what it looked like to me. And I was like, what I was thinking was, that ain't it. That's just a model. That's what I thought as a child. I'm like, that's just a joke. That's not what they took. No, they say that was the thing. I was like, whoa. I found out later. They're like, no, that was the real. Can we just? I don't know, man. I don't know. See you later, YouTube.